ne achi wa ha eno sa no yenti ho asem biem ti won se na kebi atena be cho se o na etwamunti ti na etwamunti no na che se eno ano no ana yasen atin so se police fon so a chire etuo ni ade a egu hyen mu enu so hyen no ase obi antim ti abandoned vehicle ewo kuntunase ewo Ashanti region ho baby nti yebekọ akwakodi eho enkomo na enedie amnesty no so ewo nkrata ni mu pa daily graphic de no clarification no yes solid se na anope group bi busa se ya edin bi wo mu anam o edin no share da me bae eno ani se o chese o ebi omo madam a omo fie kwa ni mo omo brim fie aduoson ebi a omo wo life imprisonment no wasisem omo wo death sentence so ti wo de eno ani se ene de adwo ama akosua na aba se adwoada ni ho a kwasiada kora ba nsa na adwoada abanti aba no afa na kwaku di osi wutim di otim ensu abrobo enti akosua sepon ena enim ado kwaku enim ado atenase yeni wo mo beka jagu nkrata ni mo yaka che o se yebekwa akohwe pokuase stretch ni se ampa se contractor no nsa kan sika yi waba wo ye adwuma no nti ye amane bofo no ewo ho a onum ewo su ye bekwa akohwe yenim se kwan ne di atete apansam dada na emom no ye pese ye sure se contractor no waba na brother and sister me mamuachi a
yeah enia
na mo ho ti sei
oh nyame huye mobo experience na na je de nam kakrakra
kwaku kame ho eni ma akosua akwaba
yeah enia
akwaba to Tuesday
Refi said last time near boy, you know.
Oh, they be a baby, I be more quava. They be a baby, I be more quava.
I know.
Now, what to say?
Oh, so I win your mammy and son. Oh, Yami Adam.
Okay.
So, na the experience, no.
Now, dear, she
yaka.
So, dear, nti every bia research mo do be ba obeka say ono ne de ne ya adom ne ne den nsi wakai me akosi asapon kwaku de ne de ya adom ne afuum
tabena mhu ana o ka ni mu aboma na so free enu adobi ase na emba that was last week
the last 2 weeks
so ni say anopa ne ya edura ebompu ni mpu say de obompu ni mpu na anopa kiri and I'm saying hey
do baby am we dey 1 minute ya kwan ma eneme bi ko se nra me ko
akwan asem na okay
enye kwan okay kwan asem
but me ti ya kwan okay ya kwan
de link asem bi
me ba enti mame nko Mark Baron ho wakwa kodru pokuase no sesi ogyan pokuase won se kwa na stretch a pokuase amasama fise etuamu ajama onyansa won kro obedru aha odru nsan wam Mark Baron boy contractor no aba
oyma
yo yeah oyma me da say
pokfase amasama nsawam highway rehabilitation project no so na ejina na se oba ha say ya na situation tie about a week ago ana amafo esu ho no se an improvement abaye pa meka say ben hanhamani meka say most of the potholes na woman no Oma feel it from yesterday and 3 days ago, according to the contractor. No, Oma feel it most of the potholes are a major challenge for drivers. And as drivers, what has said, no, Oma feel most of those potholes. Now, so Oba has said, yeah, make us say, I don't pay about the project. Someone shall see us, or work as someone shall project. And I say, and as someone shall Juma say, I don't pay. But when said drivers no brand every at the moment you're almost Media Junction, the agency. Now, if you have a see me jina techem pa but yeah drive back from Sapperman to China Mall to those areas no most of those huge potholes are never hona a major challenge to motorists no and say I don't want feeling most of those potholes ni na the many contractor na kasa or say aban amomo about a week ago aban $77 million a yes car aban diomoka for the work done. But the whole project sum near $347 million are buying as and when I'm come on him now buying 8 car. Minister of Roads Casano, some $77 million, and that is a situation contractor in Nemaka. If he has a media has a better to us, I'm a summer baby or more office war, then the contractor and so I can say, send a situation then you expect going forward. Drivers be what I say, drivers be a Omuka say, or Mujina Kwan say, or have many Bakubeka service and say, a quiet situation to say, they say I have problem among rapid image.
I made you so.
So says a quiet situation at the same Oka Kramons Oka says, he has a situation at the same with me describe here, Ache.
Frankly speaking, a quiet dear and moying. Frankly speaking, a quiet and moying crack. Especially drivers, any commuters are a war around, a war on the stretch of Nsawam to Pokwasi. Na Nientia MYN say the state of the road now very, very bad. One, say uti around this place within from Nsawam to Pokwasi to Amasamaya. Ube sorry, somewhere ultimately so around 3 something. Ube baby jina kwan sa sometimes unyaka because why na den car be ba to kwan so amaka na ayejuma because car na be kwa kakra na akosei na the car wona e be spend so much e wo kwan no so nti haye na but ye nim ni koso because kanene na kwan e koso but e do some later part ye won say kwan bibia nkoso nti won say Edu time bi na kwan ne abroke wo satellite wo no mo cars ne ba esi omu twemu efa kotokum ebi mu ewurawura mu ko famidie esa kosi Pokwasi mayira wo ho ntini hayen nti we ye sra aban se enimu ya oma contractor no emra kwan so ben se enura se nansane ne na me hu se contractor no ahase ba kwan so about last week say cars a car kwan mu no enye easy wo nti ye sra ban pi ya ye workers dey apply kwan no so no kakra ye kwa aboso kan ye kwa koto spare parts any ade nti ye besre isentrofo mo so mo ayen Emma aban asunti na omra meye kwan ne emma yen
yo ya ne brap ya trailer driver ba ko so ha ebe kasa ebisa ne say sign a situation that how as trailer drivers this major highways no sign a situation that how
situation is say sister no na start adwuma we na adwuma no ko so afede adwuma no ye hunhwe ye cars no na etofem Countless no spare pass. When you are Juma, near this scanning out spare pass. In the yes, your mama. Now, when you are on why, now Omutumi Kwan my baby, Uka so mu ye kwanu, Uka takwa de obi aye kwan, the contractor we the nim dentina, Ebani Santi yes, your mama.
Minister no chess or mama contractor $77 million. I car more than no that so on to project no so then obeka contractor no
we contractor no we ni do musa no yan bi so mu we no akufado ni tan musa contract we nti yan bi so mu ye say sika na fine jo mama bi so mu enyo no na sign contract no was sign
jo mama so wa mama $77 million so omuntu aso
omuntu aso ni the only contractor no.
Okay, na yenu ba ko driver ba ko so kafa yenu ba ko kafa road project e ko so ha no so no na ya beto aso ne trailer driver ba ko so gina ha say akasa afa situation no aja say na situation how kafa then no beka contractor no about so obe speed up work
we dey ye dey nyam ko pompom mo achew bra ye bra wo kwan we so this time no ye nim dey be campo because ye hu we bi da and the second day sad we ta asi emre bi atwom o mampanyin kufo starti nsun sewom dobro the same thing that happen here ye two abatia omo because of NDC ye two abatia MPP omu ja kwenu go sa akufado na baba ye sa kwenu mae ene omu sa start we ye sa two abade atia omo hwe ahonchira ewom masa obasi kwen we so hwe anapa nyina about 6 o'clock na ewo ye start back pass after by this I want to mpie obekwa akoduru be na kwen na block hwe me asun hwe o empty bet me ntimi nko ena sa ma sa no kwa ya kaka kasese no eduru anaju na wo faso a unya ponche pe na Roberts betako uye dia akorofo baba babu ajuska enti esra mu omba yi wan sar kura no mu gusuma e omu nye no ko tar kura omu nchoso no mu fe gravel film na ehunto e kakra asa kakra me wo no no
enua driver ba ko so asema ode ato ye contractor ne aban no se omo hwe na omo speed up work no was aban ama omo sika bi so omo hye ase a na omo expect say project ni be ko no wano na sisan ya omo so omo hu ha omo ka se ne ade no super brass no ye beto aso akọ media akọ blue skies animo ho e beto aso akọ nsawam junction ho akọ hwe se situation so at sen wo ho na any drivers bi a ne industrial companies wo ho no ye ne o makasa e bisa say sen na situation tie wo ho so sen na how mo businesses efa any ade iti ye be free ha at the moment ni ato aso akọ ye nsawam kwan no so any afofrofo akọ kasa so e bisa mo say sen na situation how iti Magbaron ni mefi ha akọ
why now can't so be on that
na me ne omo amaka no so akasa
Magbaron mo yate udru hon so ano me yate wonka Magbaron ena ya huno ewo pokuase ese fi pokuase ade konti otoaso ye obabi ma yebusa ne se himfa no wadura ye hwa pokuase ye hu se contractor no obi a no wo animu ti e behwe de afiri ho akọ kwaku na oka kwan ase
o media junction
mpacho wane enye pokuase
ufi pokuase ko no o masisi baby kakra but enu baby ogina ne ye so ufi ho a media na okodobro na okonsa nsawom junction so
mate ya na mo hu kwan so ana se o kwan ne ho hudu mu ne
o nse ho de nsawom sa kwan no sa do agiri nti
nka o pai ne kakra so enye bad gra enu ye den so Wahu kwane so do wahu kwane so.
Na ye hono so.
Kumasi kono wodwa so.
Na ye hono e baby ana yete ne. Baby ana me no oti no.
Adwasi kote.
Adwasi kote.
Akusa umi mungu no ye. Chede ye ekokumi mu abu. Asa no pay. Wo gu ho kaga.
Ya na le make kan se. Enra mikro mu hini. Kuapemma mfina na nsasa sraku eno ane 28 years e ni si akonwa so
na na won so
na ya meba no iberu atomic oba bi na mse ja mepe bode ato akodi nti bibi sa apem
na kwani wo to bode
so bode de nche wo fie
okay me ka se weda yinti embre
se enyi india kakra na abre nti bi ase 2 weeks na me nko afu mu dia e de ameto ya bode ni sa no
okay
o se 100 cedis we am to be kotwa apem body apem no duro na maton hendes ndi am say de be na dia de we ba na ya uti akire
body abiem wo fativie o hwe ayi honorable afi yakoto
uti akire ya kwan but the problem is the otwa we kura na se kura de be ya odi be fi efuo ba be du kwan ho no ya na so odi ba be du main road no no wafa ya bobo ya na de be fi pomu wa ba baabi na ka bi kia bi dia ba be gu main road
okay
the ono so di fi ho eba no ono so sa transport sem ya na no na me ka se sa drip yo mo de bai Ghana onim se ya create culture bi se kwan ye kokua ni afuo mu de enye o man na se de
ayo ase wa wadwuma mu ti kwan a
befa so e bia ye dwudwu sna portals no kura free kwan no so na kweri na tumi afa so akofa aduan na bakra yedin because emwa se body duro ukọ mia mekura se wo ayi ensata kofia sare oni wadu biase a duro 100 cedis na obi abeti sane pe so oton 100 cedis then statutory department
be ba betim say
beti bia unse apem
ti
adoso a bia edu
10 ana 8 12
yeah na we are na start ka fa be ka kire se inflation kosoro ba okọ form ho nso a kuani no de ode bedo afo na se kura no ton ayenu ba ba hwe mu abekeka abobo mu na no de di kan ya kwan de to so mi no adufu de pe
ene be buza se feed Ghana na ye launch no April yi na wo budget mu nani so ade hunu ba ko pa ni se ebebo am yenya food security no se uyi se aduane ni bi wo ho a ewo ho nipa no nya ebre se so onya ne dodo ese so onya di enti anopa wie nwumre onye di na afa nso onye mu ahode nro na ni nyina ka full security ho
sa ya hu se eno sa feed Ghana ministry bi o ha ono obi wo twa kapa the Ministry of Food and Agriculture we launch feed Ghana
since April
nti ye ko September mu twa bre ni ade yi ayeko ye bebo akire ni ahwese adwuma na ya na but oye untumi launch feed Ghana no waka se roads and highways wona ne nkasa no nya akwan because obi adua bode abere wo nwura mu ase nti say feed Ghana planting for food o eso amamfa so ti ni nyina ya ade bi a ye ya ade wo se ye de no kan se menya we ya
the launch esese ye hu se ade no
akose bi was se de wo kan me ka na bo erikopoku me madam for pa but me se ni ma do de obeka enkoko no mu bisa pa
nkiti mi jibi anyen
amafo bisa pa nje na we erikopoku
anope jibi anyen
amafo bisa pa
ya meka
madam
oh
hey ya ono so
o ka se nka June by August nti mesrewa
August
ya pa August we ko September nti be adru bia no go fa beton board e mekan nti won so
that's true because kwaku say see August nye we na aka boso me say boso me be ye 9 na afi na ko na wi ade esu ya ye budget e wo budget mu e na program
lunch ne kwa de o mo ka se nka ye June
afi enti afi ni mu na ye nhye dan hu hwe na de enhu na ye lunch ya
and go Ashanti region so say Ghana be kura ye nkoko oso pa e doma but regional ye nkoko mu pa ya Ashanti region
okay
okay
and Ashanti region for any abre pay sa eyi omu bisa me questions
me chance me na domanfo no so me hu story a nkosua omu si nkosua na bode
sa
omusi
nkosua
na bode nti eba saa na asa omu bre nyina ye kwa disi omu tete ne bo so me hwe papa na asem no na afa ye me
se eno ne ade ba kwade bia me ka se ye waso ebi wo ho a oman Ghana e wo se ye hye ye ho ase fi baabi ne de abedu baabi se ye nkwala awie school nkosua de recycle de baya o hwa me bia obi bisa me agree kwa so me ka je se o pe baabi abeton ade na nsa na wakwa akoye obekọ baabi mi to mi nya calls mi bia ani mi penkosu aton obi nso say ani mi wokosua mi nya baabi nton no enti e wo say marketing no di baabi anka wo say wo desk bi wo mo fa ho a e kyerɛkyerɛ aman ne say wo ha obenya we bi wo ha wo so fabra ha o ka say me koye mango story bi wo sunya ne bibi say ni ho
eni enti na omu ni trade na omu wo ye si trade and agribusiness no ese ye adwuma efi say enya saa na value chain we nsi say ye production to consumption enti wude udo no say enru nipa na wo die puno so a na marketing na amamu e be dan na adru nipa ne puno so
yeah me koye story bi wo we kai e wo sunya ne mango story bi Mr. Apiamo
okay
ye bo ba akopɛ no mo si ye nyaa bo
ye nkola e kan say silo mango
ye bo ba akopɛ no mo si ye nyaa bo because
silo
your friend is salo
say silo mango mama
ye bo ba akopɛ no mo si ye nyaa bo say market e fi western region de ba ho na fi mutumi supply
na je say mo boy na boy
wo western region no so mpɛ mango ne bi hu sa ye kɔ bia we so a ye kɔ nkranza ye benya bi say James Watten mo ye kɔ sunyani a ye benya bi o say that enclave no bro ho no edua mango pa sana waba southern part so menya ne nkeka nti wadwuma
ma enko so na ensem ne doors ye di adwene de je behwe sufra etiani aye yiwes
ayo abusiafo da ubonkrata no mikuta daily graphic da ubonkrata na daily graphic me tu fan ma begina krata fa etoso edu miensa eho na wode Dr. Rosemond Wilson ono head of Ghana National Office of the West African Examination Council say ye ka say yi empanifo de ababetu edwa nyame adom a wochena na ye ma no a wo mo etro wase no wo mo tro secondary school exams no wo mo theory de wo mo kwa akotwero no eno ho asem na wo mo ebeye oral no na eho no duru ho na ya na mefre no beti all
this oral English ye shall say we so way back I think 2000 so it's been over 20 years
yeah
now but London is the capital of Britain London is the capital of Britain.
Yeah.
I could see now.
Hey,
he told me that I should listen. Hey, I didn't see I can't often listen.
Hey.
Oh Jesus.
I same way now what can you say?
But I'm I into move to me.
Oh, bet me. I'm cry the end yes say there no. I'm bet me I am na bro.
The Montessori nkola.
Anna make
ya breast you can z mo na mu can z. Enti mu ni how.
Ya nkola nkiti won say ya omo hwe cartoons no. Enti omo ka brofo te say dem ti da bia me ka say cartoons nkola. Omo ka brofo te say de cartoons no omo hwe no.
Enye ye die ni bia. Enye she is coming
there be me after any order any debi nyo omo de ni bia.
Jamie, but send them to be doing come. Dr. Adekye Nsroma, security analyst, and also a fellow at West Africa Center for Counter Extremism and Terrorism. Na yeni doke ni nkomo amnesty ya mampeni ede abai ewia yebusa no etuo no a wo mo akire posi akire wa Ashanti region wo baabi no yeni abiri a yesi etuo bebre ni nam system ni mu a akodi wrong hands de bia nso ni ya akiri bi yenka ni sen doc Adekye Nsroma ya mo akye da ase
mejo so menua peni ya kunama
ene medwan abirwatia doc na unya panyi ne media ene o small boy pa mimi ni ye kra me afenu mesi so doc no pay da say na enra mampani eni de na nso ansa no obekono wonu nipa bi no mobo usually no enka a Republic Day ene yehu sa de se obi a ye di a Republic Day ti se 1st July na mampani agina ne tumi a amamra no de ama no so no so nipa bi omuda na du afie me gina me tumi amamra no de ama me so ama wo mo empai mufre na chese amnesty no na enra de ye nim ni a ekofa ba e bi arewosem no na aka na koma ana sesen na ti usei
yo mame edinka no me chiao na me chiao tiefu no ahwefo asoya ya me wona na wo kano West Africa Center for Counter Extremism.
Okay.
Aha, WASI for short. Dedi won say ba ade friend say governance wa amembu a edim akotene decision making say obi benya obeye nhihye bi anase obetu anamon bi ewo oman no edin mu enti eno no ya na normally no very unconventional kaka enti dia na yetaye no edu bebi a yetumi so esisem enam information anase jinabiwa bia sa bre no sa decision no esese ye take no jinabiwa ewo muntina bi obetake that so sana ya ehunu anka on a normal times nanka bia ye ba be di Republic Day na yakaso enam se sa bre na yadiji bia fa ho dia na se bibisa ntina ye nhwe se betimi ama enkofu bisa akonya no nti eno no decision making na me as an individual na meniaji se yehu bibi esa nti de ebeka na se ebeda omampani ase ene mpanifo a omotna ase etasimu ehu se sa ye nuanom no omo esafata se omampani de sa adoya no ebeye omo.
Okay. Wo mampani mu communication no omo che se enka wohwem kra omo susuma no recommendations ne 1014 and no picking mu 998 why also ni pen what counter terrorism center we why mo prison for na susuma na dia ni omo nyina so ya wonum edi susuma
yo mama ma infanto kakra na de ntia mama ka se meni age no am say 2015 omampani president Mahama ya onwa number so na yekofa de friend say project efiase de buy so obekaya meka se menua peni Ibrahim Kwatin edimu akotena aya mo yibi kra ewo mo fidie kase so na yekopie mu ewo insawom 2015 no and that was my first time of entering insawom nishia abemu abia sabre na wedi am say 21 na wabɛbɛtwa almost 3 years na wanya 3 years ɛwɔ prison hɔ no nti wotumi sɛ ɔkɔ no na ɔwɔ 19 na 19 no kwa edidi nkomo na yɛ sɛ 19 kwa no was a fourth age a yɛde ma saa abɛmu ano sɛ na bɛtumi ebu ano kumfo ama na akɔ prison ne bɔne a odi ne sɛn ne girlfriend na ne girlfriend no enyin no by a year ɛbaa ne hɔ ɛna na wofo empese abayewa no ne saa abɛmu ano bɛ nantinti no ɔmo kɔ report yɛ na ɔmo hwehwɛ mu na ɔmo sɛ akora no kora ne mfi no wɔ fam no entumi emma na saa kind of sentence no ahomete kwan so apostle no increase akora no ne age emma omutumi ma no saa sentence sa akora bi te sei wohwe a ɛho nkohia sɛ yɛbɛma saa akora yi ne opa ho di ana ma me ka sɛ nso saa bɛ na wade mu 3 years sɛ ade ba kwa ya na ɛyɛ danger especially aba ade friends first time offenders in terms of petty crimes any traffic offenders in so kaka mo no say the omo ohwe sane a ye prison situation ankasa krati baby ananka o say nimpa be bia be 10 na it say enka more than kumu so be kona nimpa be 30 40 down from your force omo to be in one room na ye de sa nkofo wit say an example am dey amon wi ye de omo nyina kokko didi omo afrafra ebedum pempem bi so no obehu se ni tani pa no kra beba abontino na all no kra na nka onya criminal so beba no kra na wadane criminal because sometimes rehabilitation and reformation structures no so a week kaka enti obi nso ho no ma obehu se wawo mu yare achi no ono ohu de obeye no ho obi sana obi kwa obatan na oho ye hwesa obi a no akọ na ne su ne ban so asesa Inti omo a ya na omo make it a recommendation omo hwe nwa bebre na omo tumi make it a recommendation but I think that that project efiase enisuade hunu a President Mama enyaye emrede etwem no I think that this one could even lead up to say ebetumi akọ say ebetumi akọ fa project no ya sanso ahyemu kena isan say emankofo ahoto bebre especially say yetumi tena nkofo kwa cases so ewo prisons ho say na be obetumi ayeden abetumi edi omasem na so omasem ewo mu a na yetumi eja omo abefie nti I think say these are some of the reasons ya na yede ehweso edema na afin so no behu say adeba dangerous remand me hu nkofo a omo ensam saneti na yede omo call remand ubo han say ade on we dey no remand no na ba bedane no the prison sentence because of some of the weak structures that ewo yen system no more. I think that it is good on the part of the president.
Maba and also remand if we asi any wo masem ti omo de omo ni omo ayehu omo boy 7 categories no omo ni mu bio nanso behwe mu no beko afiase wo no nipa bebre obi timi call remand be 5 years no oda so wo remand.
That is my sister. That is one of the most sad aspects. Me can want me. Obi say obi me friend say traffic offender. Sometimes them say a buphobia beba or no any post in kem na obeko pm or post station. When you beba on so no na ye dey sign for call remand. You don't call remand. Sometimes you are not lucky. Your docket is left somewhere. And if I member those weaknesses are there. Enti enobi and I will say a woman and Musa and I think that San America no time no more launch project a fiasco. Emma a year yen justice system no aquinia. Emma almost now for 4 cases so prisons where I witnessed some prisons one more yet none for 4 cases into who say your friend as a while you were a man as a what and nya there's a war prison 1 of 10 personal not you do ask them not your head and so say Jawa just as I say you book from one and then so you bow I think vary situations not vary but I think that in the wisdom of the president these are some of the ways that able to me crown on yes I know based on the recommendation from the prisons council and especially the management body no prisoners no edin kita ho jom no be hu say ostimesi ehu be hia say sabre ya ye pese ye grant amnesty ye hwe na asem ne we ya betimi de na ka ho ana eno ne ye all momo decision I betimi take because at the point of remand no be ka say ye nya the full disclosure and then conclusion of that person's case in the ebia ye grant no amnesty no on what stance and as a basis and the brigand amnesty but it means some a certain level of disclosure and then the conclusion so there then I think not any panel ebia wa chase by pa me kai open the FN of David G Messi on say I'm say through this amnesty AEB and na onya ne found na wo hwe opening no ne bobio ne ne dwumadia na odifa so say bibi na epie mu a e ma ne kopie FN say na amandinya so de obia betimenya nti se ba ne se ya immo ni yo ene de mama president na ye nuanom na omo ba no ene ebusuafo a ye nuanom ma be ka omo nsa no omo mo no so omo hu se kwa be fa so omo de be receive omo they receive omo ye na ya integrity omo ye into the system trust you me they will go back and I think that there's something in criminology recidivism and only ye kwan a se ankwanku bi a we di bone se the tendency say I think be also onya obesan so edi bono no eya na very slim nti se kwan e be for so e be receive you no and it's very important
ena na me be busa say we no omo ba ne sen ye de aba wie eno an say omo be ko process bi mu am ye yi omo e be take how long na wo mo aba na omo ba nso asafo no ya ye won hihye ye bi a ye de ebe reintegrate omo said ye wo kana na fi say first time offenders over 700 omo do so omo pa yati prisoners omo cover omo be recount omo story I say oba na ni nka ti otimi shada san ko din semone said ye be ya ebusian foforo na wakonya wo no ye be san de na kona je say ahumobro na ehun ne no kra no emfaso bi amaso
in criminology no you will be a differential association theory. And no say the nimpa no ne nkitahudi a we kokonya ewo sa prisons wonom no e ma no hu say we nya ebusuan foforo bi enti say or your first time offender kra na otna mu check akra obo say we nya a certain level of interactions one sure obi pie beba no aba be hardened criminal because ya mixi omo enti say oba anasa ofili say even before ansana sa asam no kra beti no na oni sa odo eni kwanya ebi ebusianfo kra asesi bi ni ade ekom na so okoho na omoji no adoye kwan so because even in the prison no sometimes you need to forge ahead very well with omo akokotom so na be wan kasa kra ho beto e wo prison honom no until with that kind of nature no ema nipa no enya sa ireshim ni arehye ne fita nipa no won ti so oba anasa sa ekun won ti so oba na say wa wo ye ebusia as for prison system the issue of counseling sometimes na mo bi o mapono na asofo eko eni omo ko bompaye eni omo ye ncheche imamfo oko ankranko so eko that dey ni na wo ho in this behind the scenes I know that they will engage some of these people so na be omo ni enu anu no be din kita ho ni ade chocho bi mu kra through that no ban say obi kra afobi na one no nante say na be obetimi then reform it and from a better person in society but omo ba na say the KK any high omo dia and there's a greater chance say nipa no be committee bibis omo committee sometimes omo committee bi dikitwe bi then because all our track record is not when then they push the person back to prison. Now you say, police honor if they na I think that there is a great that huge responsibility on us. Say nyame adom na identify say bia wo ye ebusuanko bi na wo die wo mu na nyame adom be kan sa ye nje omo awa tu kwan so na hu kwan be fa say be bo my sister I'm saying that the prison is everybody's second home. Everybody's second home. We have come across individuals who share idea in a cocoa prison. Say, or catch one can format one. A baby kitty,
Dog ye better say wo na ye musa we entwa to na ye nya wo ma nkoto a wadwa say no enwumre ne nya ne ntie say vehicle bi a ya abandon no wo kutinanti wo ba bi wa Ashanti region no police akọ chisa vehicle no na etuo ne ade a na ewo mu pa de enya asem keto ani nyina nso ye illegal na ye dwe ho tu akodi nkrofo nsem a wonom edidi nsem na ni ade the Biani Small Arms and Ammunition Committee, Small Arms and Light Weapons Commission for say emotional a two a didn't conform some and a won't conform some illegally no one more energy. Now we so as ba be count na say ya dan ye na egu abontin.
Ye na ni de egu abontin pa ba small arms and light weapons issues are. I think for a very long time no. Sometimes even statistically no, we won't say yentumi kra enya the right number of weapons are war in Kofuanka Consemo yen register ye and answer say it could design conconism. Now those times we share areas like Alabama and Konya where these local arms are being manufactured in and a mobile almost 2 years and those artisanal people know to me among education and proper way of doing all those kind of things. The ever can say Australia a SAL commission, that's the Small Arms and Light Weapon Commission. I think some way you must say now sometimes a bar arms retrieval process and I feel often disarmament and then demobilization. There are other ways to intermediate. Sometimes in conflict situations, it is part of the process so that you may retrieve those arms near there. When it comes to robbery and its issues, and I think police for a responsibility. Say me a share or more. In terms of patrols, in terms of investigation, intelligence gathering, and those kind of things, and they're able to reduce it. And then within the police setup, the Australians who are also more registered weapons for people to use. And I think that from time to time they should be able to also educate people. And I think that NCC is so quiet. We cannot hear them. I mean, now, say, but the fact that baby, I be sure no, because I bet me I know, but me actually, true intelligence no, yet me I quite retributor, no money. I think that the Small Arms and Light Weapon Commission plus the NCC, they have a work to do, and they should be up and doing. Ora Adam Bona, you say, or Tama, you emphasize my dangers, or Kasai Bebre. He was on the neck of a lot of people in this country as far as security is concerned. Yet the education and say, Yensen and Yenim, you're all yet. He should come out and let us know what is really going on as far as these issues are concerned. As for police, our subordinate bomb, Naya Tom said, baby, a tosino, among costs on Miss Miade, Ashamukin, and I don't miss me up with Momo. Now, I know my idea. Look, who call the mining areas are. If you look at the sophisticated weapons these miners are using, I'm telling you, you have no idea. So that as a nation, where sometimes we need to be a bit up and doing, so be able to reduce some of these issues, especially issues of violence, extremism, and terrorism. Now, I think that we need to do more in order to fight this issue. Thank you very much.
Doc, I know as a fire, you rather bonapa.
Small. Yes, I'm saying, I mean, we have followed him, we are here, we have worked together, and all those kind of things. Yeah. The BBC shows that there's a very high level of expectation now, so that you'll be able to help the country. Until we want to hear from him, actually. He's been
say intelligence gathering, say gudam parity so no one namhana nyama IGP tete onukra reste no bom tisu sano ebia nti kra na mampani ma na adwuma yi
And where to can also man penikwa na sembi o kan because if you have not been a president before, you cannot advise me. No, se umbe ho a unim senior say friends say I mean sometimes academically and then practically in terms of practicing sometimes we are a bit measured with what we say because sometimes people could do obi etna benja ekunja biswa the ewo ho no unim ntino say what to say but it is also about professionalism and it's about people who are well endowed with those kind of experiences to be able to manage such outfits. In the year, look, there are some data somewhere as far as 2014 where Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center came up with research and at that time we were told that about 1.2 million weapons are in arms in people's hands. Since then, we have not really churned out any proper data as far as that commission is concerned. So I think that there's a huge job I say so that you bet me who they are now if you know and more we should know the processes it will go we'll be able to retrieve this weapons because aside the fact that there's a conflict which becomes a secluded and an isolated case. For instance, if you take the issue of maybe Boko or any other conflict area, you are likely to be able to put in those arms retrieval process. You are likely because that place, you can even call it in a way, in its sense. Say it is a certain people who bet me with the background. Sometimes they give you a token by returning your weapon and then also putting in say the nyoma begu akwemu asafo no say duma no munyi kra be mo ncheche mo ntitie sade ni nyina e wo ho no and this sometimes communication is very important. We need to communicate with the people. Nkofo na omudi tumia omudi tumia hye yensa no ese na omudi nkomo ye na obedi nkomo so dia ye wo akonya ho se na omudi nkomo e bi ni NCC no and how are the agencies communicating among themselves in order say ometimi amamfo no so enku dia ekoso na dia etisa amamfo na nsa so omoso me dey omoso ye and I think these are very important issues we need to attend to. I'm there one of these somebody in the Bamu studio no na you should come and tell us what is really going on at the Small Arms and Light Control Commission. Thank
yes,
you.
Doc here da say nka wo kona post ni bi de ayi bi abase o wo kan bibi say duru bi a post fo tumi esesa obi mfie say bi abere no na yama obi age bi aso ya kwada as ya to age ni mu ama no na ya convicted no wrongly and was see debi. How can you say that it is not fair to the Ghana Police Service?
I will, first of all, let me say that Ghana Police, these are not. I've done a lot of training for security service personnel.
Okay.
Mean disclosing some of the locations where these trainings have gone on. People among themselves, some of the experiences that they get and share with us. And to me, but if they feel it's a sort of an indictment on the police, I am not in any way want to indict the police. But sometimes, in Nyoma ya ACC, as I say, yet to me, a kind of crowd, now you kind of cry, a boy, Emma, yet to me, a sort of Nyoma Biano. Meaning, say, we are some training, so some we are making. Or a friend say, in call for report every court in terms of crime. Say, Unyamudi in Komoa war, Kukumwa, may you sure say, science, and we to be that. And some of this testimony that I am talking about is given to us by people who are also in uniform as a result of interaction. And sometimes the frustrations of Mukomu when they are even handling juvenile cases. And many, I would have given you a chronology of how some of them, especially when it comes to the CID outfit, sometimes the stress they go through in handling juvenile cases, it is not easy. And see, Obi Ohonomoa, na se onisa, ahofama no onisa, abutrenweya. Sometimes some of these things happen, and it is real. It is there. Sometimes some of these people come back to talk about these issues, and I'm sure that even when you listen to a friend saying, some of the videos are we play now the one in you can attest to some of the things that we are talking about. And see, it is not something to indict anybody. We are all looking at a situation where we can make the system better for ourselves. And I work with the police, so I'm all looking at a situation where we can make the system better for ourselves. And I work with the police. Those offended, but I am not in any way wants to indict the Ghana police. I mean, they are doing a lot of good work. I don't intend to indict them in any way. Thank you very much.
Adekye Nsroma CBBN Adachi bia beba. Dr. Adekye Nsroma security analyst or wasi we say ya wasi. West Africa Center for Counter Extremism.
Yeah.
Yes, Kwaku.
I answer me bon meeting ko. Okay. Papa me nim da bia nshia ne da.
Me dey minim.
So wakasa
ma fana damfo ne. Ano kwa ba ko. Ya de sa chichiro men ya. O man ne be ko ne wakasa pa. Then the yen kan street. Ane akwaji post na fe ne atiada. The expert free or ni ensanka.
Oye.
Wakasa pa.
Ya me dey wa kire
oye wo ma yen ko hene enyim. Wo me yen ko.
Ya de pa. Sadek ene nkwa oye madam.
Ya me sharp. Nana dog Sadek. Because I na naka ho nti ma me.
Ene ma fana da post.
Akoso pesi ehun se ne se na.
Mi teacher Sadek me lecture no no
akoso se na abai. Enti se ya kam wo bi ehun se akoso se na abai ya your case.
Papa Fantini bi o share the teacher. O say hey, me ma teacher na no bro for today ahwe.
And the
and then yeah, we should teacher. We should teacher na go do. Oh God. Nice and I never friend them. I read
yeah, we say for na ye ka wasi asem enye de Dr. Sadiq be kan ye no we ye na dane de wo control e ho ensohwe eno na wo chechire mu se nyame ya domo a wo kira no wo mu fiti ase atro oral nti uti oral na wo se wo mu sade no eye ehye wo mo anum ena wo mo be kan atro enti eno ho asem na wo de aba na wo chechire mu e wo ha wo kire se na no August ne da na etoso enum wo mo practicals no wo mo aye wo mo aye pa project ahodo ene de ema wo mo a wo mo atimi aye wo mo a science fo no wo mo eye visual arts ene ne keka ka ho no mo aye ye ni nyina awie sese ba bi aduro ne ya twro no onte ble no na wonnim se de obesi atwro de a ene na waso ebe ye hyepa na eno na wo chechire mu e wa ha wasifo kire se ye ka sei sika de eye enough wo mo nya sika bebre sika ye de tua wo mo ka no ye tua wo mo ka de wo mo ye bia ni ho a entwintwana mu bia beba e won so hwe na wo mo ba betwiro no emu e wa ha we e ye opanyin oni amansan edi nkita ho e wo wasi e na wode asemi ora John Kapi na wode asemi atu edwa na eno opanyin kire mu se sesi aye asemi ora John Kapi na wode asemi se sesi aye ka se wo maboa mo hu nyina awie materials a wo mo behia de atwro enyo ese so wo mo de man kwada no mo twonso hwe ni nyina no kokoko ebi de aduru ebi de nsoso nam kwan mu a enu eneye nwumre die na bibia aduru ba bia aduru na baako a ewo ha ehia se ye beka ho asem no na ensentwroni Emmanuel Boni ebisa ori akapi se na anyenye bia mmia hodo antokwa wo biti se boko na nsen na ho aye gidigidi no edie na ekoso baby etise na kpanduri anase bunkurugu yoyo ene ne potamu no eho de no mo be ne den na opanyi kirekire mu ewa ha wo chese baby tise boko na lerigo na afei zuanungu no ewo upper east region sesi aye ka se de omo ne mpanimfo ahye dat na se wo ma ya arrangement
na wo ukwan wa twen memeba
why
ti uwia na wafa yika ba besi tamale na o the flight aba mame nko oti any voter regimra na ye ne ora Gordon Akurugu or ye head ma FDA Food and Drugs Authority or voter any oti region na said no panami bomu ye say Boglu border wo mo ache ready bi tapentadol ne bosom 11 million Ghana cedis. Mr. Gurugu yamawachi o UTV sunie.
Yo mate.
The bibia boko.
Boko na muso
Yensu ye ho ye pa ye mamumo ye se adwuma mo bonya asem ketwa. FDA fo nko na kire sa enro yi ana se muni security agencies ni bi na kire no.
Okay. A joint activity aye your border ho.
Okay.
So niama free Nigeria, Benin, Togo ba na mo nyina kan bom na ma ye inspection be obia wo na adwuma o ye ho. So ye na ye hwe aduane nduro na mo nyina kan bom na ma ye inspection be obia wo na adwuma o ye ho. So ye na ye hwe aduane nduro
enro na som 11 million Ghana cedis na esa na esom na nro no dodo no quantity ne tesen a esom sa 11 million na chese do so pa.
Yeah, need do 7,700 boxes.
Oh.
Boxes, you know, and then box beer was 10 strip. 700 boxes.
Oh.
Boxes, you know, and then box beer was 10 strip.
And it's 7,700 boxes. And I say, Woma load you articulated Munana, Omo Nyen, if himpo neighbor, Omo Nyen say, but
do 7,700.
Okay.
And then the night doors on pie, tapinta dono.
Okay.
Red, no. Na kitwa bi a producer so eka ho.
Okay. Enti na chese ne niam bi na na woka niam bensa na wo mode akatakata so.
Oh, na ye eka engine ne niam nketenkete maybe nku ensa kakra bi a na no na dawson be wo mode ni nyina nduro no ase.
Into when no no a tip of an answer and one casamu search.
And yet, you say, yeah, you want your friend intelligent gathering.
Okay.
Your friend.
Okay.
Yeah, Yama will car with young ye. Now, a bar near a yet section, no a year fine, and sana Yama customs are more duty. Be basa no ya kan say person tu ne mani nyina e woka no.
Oh, I see.
Na yi sa ndro ni free mu.
I see. Na omu di free he.
Omu di free Nigeria.
Ekoi.
Eba Ghana.
Nti we nya de ye di twamu ni bia.
Debi we ye Ghana, omu de ba Ghana nkasa.
Ghana consignment.
Yes, na ye Ghana consignment e kon kran.
I see. Eba.
Yes, na eba.
You TV nkran ni e wo nti na eba nkran ha.
Aye.
Okay. Nani wura mo ka ho, munya wo mo che wo mo.
Debi nani wura nka ho, but first no ye fa driver no ne company ne rep e wo border ho.
Okay.
Be ye hwe ho no ye hu say ye nyam ye bomodin kakra be nya saa nipa ye ne dia. So ye bibia ye friend control delivering.
Okay.
Say ye ni car ne station no omo kan so mbe boy because ya chika ya fa car no ya chi omnipa no. So na etimbi da button so. So ye ma omo friend nipa ne say omo niema na duru ombe fa.
Okay.
Ye saa no an omo bae. So ni yes so ya police ready twen omo. So omo bae na police fa omo. So
okay.
You nipa kra na pen tapinta don ye ne dia ye fa ono na ye fa aphrodisians no your ba no oba na asoma ni kunu so ombe fa aphrodisia no ha so omo ni nyina ye chi omo ka edeko ko kan mienu na driver na ni agent na ye fa o border ho.
Okay.
So and they say omo ye omo ho adwuma de omo akọ court.
Okay.
Ni aremando omo na ya to aso.
Okay. Na tapinta do no so why na eye ne dia ba na be ma.
Na ye be ma na o ye Nigeria ni but no won kan.
Nti mu frɛ ye no fa ka free nkran ba so obefa ne niama.
Debi ye sa call no one crime. Ye settle police in ye name ye nipa one crime.
Okay.
So ye fan na car ye the car fan no san call ho.
Wow. And
you no or try one crime I say obegin in niema.
Oje consignment akoye deliveries.
Oje consignment no so aton na o di koma nipa ni ono so aton ama obi.
Mabo adwuma. Na nti eti ana enuro no ewen.
Eduro no ewo unu say ye adwuma na ye ne customs na ye so ewo omo warehouse.
Okay. Nti ye twen da ye beko for distraction won.
Yes, ye be distraction na ye be kan say we adwuma ye pese obi amboa FD.
Okay.
Ade a ye hwe say enanka etumi baaya ye be hu say be say ye nuamo. Nanka be ye be say nipa bebre omo fa sa andro. Na ye hu say sa andro no emboa so FD nkasa no ye de mbra to ho say borders na land borders ni nyina man bebre omo fa sa andro. Na ye hu say sa andro no emboa so FD nkasa no ye de mbra to ho say borders na land borders ni nyina man ndro mfa ho. Wo ndro na the bagana enko Kotokanta na pharmacy no wato say on prescription doctor be trauma say on prescription doctor be trauma say ubetimi ato tramadol ubetimi ato tramadol 100 mg 50 mg na chere say maybe wonam how na doctor no be can say to sa ndro no so enya ade a ye dwon say ye pese nipa ntimi nto enya ade a ye dwon say ye pese nipa ntimi nto maybe get to ana chemical shop ana enye dura obetimi ato ne saa.
Okay. Yeda se pa ye mamuni security agencies na mukabo mu no mo ya de se mo anye bribe bia ma wantwe amfamu wai yeda mo ase
yo eso da wase
nyame be hira mo wai Ora Gordon Akurugu regional head Emma FDA wo voter ene Oti regions ena yate ye hu sa baby anka ready dey 225
enti abusiafo candidate no wo mo ahwe se wo mbekwa kwotro e wo bokunti ni nyina no bambo e wo ho na emom awofo yese mo nka nkire mo mma no na wo munyai se wo mu wia ye chewa wasem Ghana Education Service ye chewo de a udi no na ye twam se hwom na nya afei e na mansotwe bia ba beba mu nti mo nka nkire nkwada ne se de be wo mbejai se wo mo tro nsohwe na wo mu ebewia
ya na de obre no koma memfa we na yemfa be no eye o ma be no eye o ma we na edi kan a bibi